Calling the Sedalia Pettis Amateur Radio Club repeater net. Calling the Spark repeater net. This is KD0ETL. That's Kilo Delta Zero Echo Tango Lima, and I'll be your net control station for this evening. My name is Paul, and my QTH is Hughesville, Missouri. The Spark repeater net meets each Sunday evening from approximately 8 p.m. till 8:30 local time on the Sedalia 147.03 megahertz repeater with a minus offset. The purposes of the net are to gather hams in the area, exchange information of mutual interest, and to promote public service by ham operators. At this time, do we have any emergency traffic for the net? Are there any announcements for the net?
J5ZW.
Net control recognizes KJ5ZW. Go ahead, Philip.
Yeah, this KJ5ZW into the group. The Thursday night net will still be running at 8:30 on Stover. And over the past 2 months, I've had a total of 6 counties that have checked into the multi-county 2-meter net. And I've had a total of 20 different operators in those 6 different counties. So that's my report for that, and we'll be looking forward to folks checking in just to chew the fat on Thursday night about 8:30 on Stover. And that's all I've got for the net. I'll check back in on regular contact, give my little report on the Boone County Ham Fest I attended yesterday. KJ5ZW, back to you, Paul.
Okay, Net Control has a few announcements. I remind everyone that next Saturday, April the 6th, will be our next scheduled club meeting at Sedalia Fire Headquarters at 8:30 a.m. Look forward to seeing everyone there. Remind everyone also that Warrensburg's net is directly following our net. They're on 146.880 and a 107.2 PL tone, and it's directly after our net. And also on Monday evening at 7 p.m. is the Carroll County Aries net. It's on 146.665 with a 94.8 PL, and that's Monday night at 7 p.m. I'll take another standby for club announcements. Okay, at this time, I will entertain calls from mobiles, portables, short timers, those that are in and out. Space your calls, pause before speaking. Call KD0ETL.
KD0ETL, this is N0OWZ, in and out, and check in KB0UVW.
KE0QYN, in and out.
KC0TKS, in and out. F0SJG, in and out.
KE0WLB, portable, in and out.
Take a standby there for a second. Last station had a little bit of hum, and I had almost started to key on top of you, so you give me a call again, please.
Yeah, this is Joe. KE0WLB, Kilo Echo Zero, Whiskey Lima Bravo, portable, in and out.
Okay, I've got all these that are in and out. KE0WLB, Joe, KF0SJG, KC0TKS, KE0QYN, KB0UVW, and N0OWZ. Thanks, everybody, checking in. And Joe, KE0WLB, just to let you know, you've got a pretty good hum on your signal. I don't know if it's power supply or something else.
Hey, does that make a difference there, Paul?
Yeah, it did.
Hey, and that's KE0WLB, B as in Bravo. Yeah, I had it sitting in the power cradle and forgot to have it unplugged.
WLB is in Bravo. Got it, Joe. And yeah, that did it. That's yeah, that'll do it. Okay, thanks everybody checking in. Just to let you know there. I'll take one more standby for mobiles, portables, short timers, those that are in and out.
K0CYR, I'm in and out.
K0CYR, got you there, Bob. Thanks for checking in. We'll open up for regular check-ins. Regular check-ins for the Spark Repeater Net, call KD0ETL.
KJ5ZW.
WB0LRX.
K0VD.
K0TV.
KA0TPX, Jerry.
Take a standby there. I got KA0TPX, K0TV, 80VD, WB0LRX, and KJ5ZW. Philip, your comments for us this evening, Philip?
Wound up going to Boonville at the Hamfest yesterday. Enjoyed that, and I brought home a scope and a signal generator. I've been playing with that, hooking up signal to it, and checking out the different waveforms, and pulled out a book that I had on my bookshelf. It's a radio handbook, 22nd edition by William Orr, W6SAI, and studying the chapter on oscilloscopes. So I'm relearning a lot of stuff that I knew 40 years ago back in college, and it's interesting how much I'm recalling and how much I didn't actually ever really learn. So I'm having fun with that. So I guess I'll turn it back over to you. There's nothing else I have for the net for the night. KJ5ZW.
KJ5ZW, KD0ETL. All right, Philip. Yeah, it sounds like I missed a pretty good Hamfest or swap meet, whatever you want to call it. And I'll try to catch another one down the road. I think the Ararat Shrine Hamfest is coming up April 20th, I think. So that'll be next on the list. Next, go to Jeff, WB0LRX. Good evening, Jeff, and your comments.
Hey, Paul, good evening. Am I making it in okay? I'm below ground level.
Absolutely, full quieting.
Okay, thanks. I had not tried NHT in my basement, so not too much. Down here in the workshop tinkering tonight. I don't really, I'm trying to get back into, I'd like to get into some electronics tinkering, but tonight I was working on helping my grandson work on some pine wood derby cars. So been doing a little painting and a little drilling and that sort of stuff, and now I'm cleaning up. And you know I've got lots of help, right? WB0LRX, back to that.
WA0SDO repeater.
WB0LRX, KD0ETL. Yeah, I remember a couple of those Pine Derby cars, helping build those. So yeah, that can be quite entailed. All right, Jeff. Yeah, sounding good, and good to hear you in there. Next, go to Donald, AD0VD. Good evening, Donald, and your comments.
Well, hopefully this weather gets a lot warmer. Yeah, I spent the whole day yesterday up in the Kansas City area, and for all of us who were looking forward to going to the races at I-70 Speedway, it kind of looks like Lafayette County's going to throw a monkey into the wrench. They've got a whole bunch of things that the owners of that facility is going to have to pull, including a complete fence all the way around it, security fence, plus other things, noise abatement and all of that. So the people that has it own the drag strip out in Topeka, Heartland Park. They still say they're going to have races late in the year. We'll see it happen. But everybody that likes racing, that was a good spot.
AD0VD, KD0ETL. Yeah, I was kind of hoping they'd get up and running sooner than later. Sounds like it may be later, but like I say, I think they'll probably get it coming around. Thanks for checking in, Donald, and tell Grace said hi. And next we go to Harry, K0TV. Good evening, Harry, and your comments.
Good evening, Paul and Annette. A few things here. First, I'd like to get a repeat on that information on that net you talked about. It was 146,665, but I wasn't writing quick enough. It was Monday evening. Also mention that there's a net after that, I guess, at 7:30 p.m. on the 8/8 repeater on Monday. It's the first Monday of the month, and KC Hart has their net. And really sorry I missed Phillips' net last Thursday. I was trying to make those regularly, and I couldn't make that one. Also mentioned, I went over on the input, and LRX was full scale here, so low power in the basement on whatever he was on, like a handheld. He's getting out here direct. Also, I think the weekend is supposed to be the Missouri QSO party. I'm not sure about that, but thought I'd mention that. And I made one step further on the call sign conversion. I finally got call sign plates on the car. So there's one more thing. Oh, hey, I could actually put a radio in that now. So I guess that'll be my next step. Turn it back to you, Paul. K0TV.
K0TV, KD0ETL. All right. Yeah, John in 0XG, he'll put a big old hole right in the very top center for you if you want one. And, yeah, the Carroll County net was 146,665. 94.8 was the PL, and is at 7 p.m. And Warrensburg, yeah, I forgot about Warrensburg's USB net. They have those Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 8 a.m. I think during the week. So 8 a.m. during the week. So that's another one in there. I think, hopefully, I caught them all. I'll take it that I did. All right, thanks, Harry, for checking in, and good deal on getting your tags for your car. I don't know for sure it's you. Next, we'll go to Jerry, KA0TPX. Good evening, Jerry, and your comments.
Good evening, everybody. I've got 36 degrees up here right now. Had an 1 3/4 inches of rain over the last 2 days, and also had ice this morning in the puddles, and had a big sonic boom up here today, this afternoon. That jet sounded like he was heading up toward Des Moines there. It must have been an Air National Guardsman or something. I know they got a guard unit up there, and that sounds about where that jet was going to.
KA0TPX, KD0ETL. Okay, Jerry. Yeah, we had rain, and then it changed to some kind of a sleet hail mixture, and then a mixture of snow and rain, and then a mixture of snow. I actually had snow on the ground up here for a little bit. It didn't last but maybe 20 minutes, and then it was gone. The temperature warmed back up. So we had pretty big swath of different times of weather. Have a great week, and thanks for checking in. We're at the bottom of the list. Any more check-ins for the Spark Repeater Net, call KD0ETL.
This is KY0B.
KD0USK.
3 MEB.
0 Echo Echo.
KC0CYA, Philip and Greenridge.
0 BHP, Chris in Columbia.
Take a standby there. Chris, BHP, I just caught the end of your call sign. Would you give me your prefix, please?
Yes, sir. Kilowatt 0, Papa Hotel Papa.
K0PHP. Okay, I'll be right back with you, Chris. We'll go first to Dennis, KY0P. Good evening, Dennis, and your comments.
Good evening, Paul. Everybody else on the net. Well, had sort of a busy weekend. Let's see, Friday night, I'll put it gently. Our dog, I guess, had a little bit too much rich food to eat, and we were up about every 2 hours with her, and you can imagine why. So anyway, took her to the vet Saturday morning, and she put her on some different meds, or put her on some meds for it, and she's doing a lot better now. So anyway, went to a birthday party last night. My son-in-law's brother turned 30, and only there for a short time, about an hour. Let's see, went to church this morning. We went out for breakfast. I watched part of the Royals game. I watched part of the NASCAR race. Probably would have watched more of it had I not fallen asleep. Anyway, saw Hamlin won it. Well, I did see about the last 20 laps. So for a guy who didn't have a ride at the end of last year, and he's already won 2 races this year, I'd say he's showing somebody that they should have kept him last year. Anyway, that's about all I got. I'll turn it back to you, Paul. Everybody have a great week. Looking forward to seeing everybody at the meeting next week. So 73 KY0P.
KY0P, KD0ETL. Yeah, Dennis, somebody must have given the dog something they shouldn't have had or something, I guess. So hopefully be doing okay, and good to hear you tonight. And I didn't get to see game or race either one. I was busy working on, they finished up, they got the tile finished today in the kitchen, so got that done. Next, Doc, W3MEB. Good evening, Doc, and your comments.
Hey, Paul, and the rest of the net. I just might talk a little bit today. Had a nice weekend. Got to do a little hands-on work with 0P. He came over and did some technical stuff. He got to earn his ham license. And then with SJG, we went to the fest yesterday, and I'm talking to you on my $25 handheld radio. How does it sound?
WA0 SDO repeater.
W3MEB, KD0ETL. Yeah, Doc, you sound okay. It's the audio is maybe a little lighter than maybe I've heard you on a different radio. It just sounds different than some that have been on here tonight, but that's just probably a type of radio or something. But you're full quieting, got you in here.
All right, yeah, I was talking to SJG yesterday, and I had to turn the gain up a little bit on the mic, and I think I probably got to turn it up a little bit more. But SJG got to go really take a look into the world of ham radio. He's walking around, he says, what's that? What's that? What's this? What's that? And he walked away from there with 2 big finds for himself, so he's just about ready to go full mobile instead of just being handheld. Other than that, looking forward to seeing you all next Saturday, and looking forward to the 20th of the month, so we can go down to, maybe we can go in force or something like that to KC. W3MEB out.
W3MEB, KD0ETL. All right, good hearing you, Doc, and sounded good, and yeah, Steve needs some help there, so keep at it, and we'll talk to him again later. 73 to you. Next we go to John, N0 Echo. Good evening, John, and your comments.
KD0ETL and the net is N0 Echo. Really don't have a whole lot. I went over to the swap meet yesterday with Phil, had a good time, picked up a few treasures. Should have picked up some other things as well, but I didn't do that. Of course, you know me, I collect a lot of stuff, and I finally, over the last few months, been dumping a lot of stuff, you know, so I'm getting rid of the clutter slowly, and decided I wasn't ready to get back into that yet. Missouri mentioned this weekend is Missouri QSO party. That is true, Saturday and Sunday. And it's the Mississippi QSO party as well. And also, all week long, they got the QRP marathon on CW and sideband, 5 watts maximum. That lasts all week long and such, you know. But yeah, I had a good time over there yesterday. Didn't see hardly anybody new over there. I knew Tom W0E, of course, and a couple other people. That's pretty much it. It was worth the effort going over there. By the way, if anybody's interested, I got a couple, anybody wants a dual band antenna, duplexers, diplexers, whatever they call them. I got a handful of them over here, and I'm not using them or anything, but I was interested. We could probably work something out. And I'm looking for an outdoor UHF, VHF TV antenna. If anybody's got one that's excess to their needs, I'd appreciate hearing from you. You can always send me an email at n0ee@juno.com, or possibly call me here on the repeater or something like that. But I think that's about all I got to say for the evening here, so we'll see you later on. N0EE.
N0EE, KD0ETL. All right, John. Yeah, I'm glad you found some buys over there. Sounds like they had some pretty fair prices on trading and swapping, so sounded like it was worth the effort, and I wished I'd been able to go. So good to hear you in there this evening. And yeah, like if anyone has an old VHF, UHF antenna, let John know. And next we'll go to Philip, KC0CYA. Good evening, Philip. Your comments.
Good evening, everybody. Got a few things tonight to say. Won't be able to make the meeting next week, but it is the very first round of 4-H shooting. So Saturday morning, 8 o'clock at the Rod and Gun Club. So we'll be looking forward to that. And speaking of weather, yesterday was an atrocious weather for having an estate auction. Jessica's grandmother, Jean Pummel, had her estate auction, and had a good time though. It was a good time with family, and everybody got to get together and kind of duke it out and have some fun with it. So anyway, good times there. But got to do some shooting this morning. Went with the brother and cousin, and took the boy with us, and we went out to the Rod and Gun Club and shot some IDPA courses, and it was a good time. Just a kind of an impromptu throw together kind of thing, but it was a real hoot. So if anybody gets a chance to go do some IDPA shooting, you ought to try it. It's a lot of fun. Anyway, I guess that's all I've got. 73s, everybody. KC0CYA, I'm out.
KC0CYA, KD0ETL. All right, Philip. Yeah, my sons were out this afternoon. They did a little shooting back here behind the house, too. So, yeah, I didn't have time. Well, I did just a little bit, but they did most of it. And that's IDPA, I think that's it. That sounds like fun to watch. I'm not sure if I'd be skilled enough to try it, but sounds like fun to watch. And radio on the 4-H BB practice or net, or not net, but competition next Saturday. So anyway, good to hear you in there. I haven't heard you for a while, and it would have been a nasty day for an auction outside. So hope to see you soon. Next, go to Chris, K0PHP. Good evening, Chris, and your comments from Columbia.
Good evening to you and everybody on the net. Not much to report from over here. I made the trip over to Boonville as well and came home with a antenna tuner and some feed lines, so I've been working a little FT8 on bands I haven't touched before. Kind of a nice change. Not much to report to the club. Just appreciate you letting me check in. K0PHP.
K0PHP. Okay, Chris. I got you in there and the call corrected. And I don't have you on reverse, but you're making a good signal into the repeater. Sounds pretty much full quieting. Thanks for checking in. Okay, we're at the bottom of the list again. Any more check-ins for the Sparks Repeater Net? Call KD0ETL.
KD0UFK.
I knew you'd catch that. I skipped right over you, didn't I? Go ahead, Brett.
You did. Hey, good evening, Paul. Good evening, everybody. Yeah, today's a pretty nice day compared to yesterday. Gotta love today. It was pretty nice out. horse show down in St. Louis. Got some stuff done there. Had a real good day, good weekend, and I don't have a whole lot else going on. Still have yet to get my first martin in on this new site, so I'm calling them. I'm trying to get the birds in here, purple martin, and I have yet to get one. My buddy down the road, he's got 5 pair in there now, so I'm a little envious, and been talking to him quite a bit. He's been running back and forth checking my site when I was out, and so we just trying to hopefully get a pair in here. But that's all I got going on. I hope everybody else has a real good week. KD0 USK.
KD0 USK, KD0 ETL. Sorry about that, Brett. Yeah, I skipped right over you. I had a longer list than usual, and I forgot to check everybody off. Well, I hope you get your pair in there before too long. The only thing I got animal going on is I've got a white rabbit running around here chasing wild rabbits, so that's interesting. Anyway, good to hear you in there. We're at the bottom list. Any more check-ins for the Spark Repeater Net? Call now.
WA0 SDO repeater.
0EE recheck.
Go recheck.
I just got to laugh about chasing white rabbit around, Paul. Because actually just a few minutes ago, I've been listening to a shortwave station, WTWW out of Lebanon, Tennessee. It's ran by ham operators. They got a lot of good music going there. I just heard that song, White Rabbit, by Jefferson Airplane from whenever that was, back in the late 60s or whatever. I just thought that's kind of an odd coincidence there. That, for some reason, that came to mind. You're chasing a white rabbit. So we'll see you later in 0EE.
Okay, John. You got the reference, yeah. Yeah, I remember that song too. Yeah, after I said that, I said, yeah, that came to mind. So you got it. Yeah, it was a tame rabbit that we had that the kids basically let out, and we got tired of trying to catch it and chase it. We just decided to just let it run around the yard. But it's chasing wild rabbits around now, so it's kind of fun to watch. Last call for check-ins for the Spark Repeater Net. Call KD0 ETL.
KE0LMY.
KE0 NIL for the count, in and out.
Net Control recognized KE0 NIL, in and out. And Sam, KE0 LMY. Good evening. Your comments for the net.
KD0 ETL, KE0 LMY. Good evening, Paul, and everybody on the net. First, I'd like to thank all of the Sedalia members who have taken the time to check in on the Aries net this evening. We had quite a list of them, so we really appreciate the cooperation and all the check-ins. Second of all, down here we've got a new tech. His call sign is Kilo Echo Zero Victor Charlie Romeo. I thought that VCR call sign was pretty nifty. So look for him. He'll be looking for a lot of Elmers to help him learn some stuff. And between you guys and us, I think that we're going to be able to teach him quite a bit. More to follow. Also, I'm sure many of you noticed that I've been posting some field day information out. Worky apparently voted me to be chairwoman of field days. So just let me know if I'm posting too much in your group, and I'll knock it back. But I'm just trying to get information out there right now, see who's willing to operate for Spark and for Worky and as well for our group, and who's going to be coming up to visit so that we can look forward to meeting you guys and your families. We'd love to have the families come out, including the kids, because Renee's got a whole lot of fun things planned from the Foxtrot's Little Hams. So that's pretty much what we've got going on here. We appreciate all the cooperation between the clubs, and thank you guys very much for all your efforts. This is KE0LMY. Back to net.
KE0LMY and KD0 ETL. All right, Sam. Well, it'll be another hat and another clipboard, so you can hang those on the wall after it's all done. Thanks for all the help, and yeah, it looks fine on the Facebook post. So thanks for checking in. And one more call for check-ins. Last call for check-ins for the Spark Repeater Net. Call KD0 ETL.
KD0 WXT.
KD0 WXT. Go ahead, Roger.
You also check in KE0 LMZ. And you guys joke about the clipboard, but she's got one for everything she's involved in, and she's got so many irons in the fire, we had to start another fire. So she's already planning the pink clipboard with the sparkles on it, just to be just to be funny, I guess. I will turn it back to you, Paul. Thank you guys for all you do. It's KD0WXT back next row.
KD0WXT, got you, Roger, and got Renee checked in also. And yeah, she ought to just tack them to the wall in the shack behind the radio or something, so they're all posted up there. Thanks for checking in. All right, I'm going to call the net. Let's see, we ran for 32 minutes, and I had a total of 23 check-ins. Everyone have a safe week. We'll catch you next weekend at the club meeting. 73 from KD0 ETL, return the repeater back to normal use.